JT here.
And I'm the Baron. Nice. How's everybody doing? So we're back again for another week of, I believe we're going to do another challenge in a challenge, and I think we're going to start with some upside down goggles. But first, JT, upside down goggles. I said I had a little bit of a question for you that I wanted to kind of go into.
The answer is yes.
No, it's not a yes or no answer.
Oh, okay.
It's actually one that's going to involve a little bit of thought, but I think it will be a good thought. I just got my new Game Informer.
Okay.
And every month, and maybe we can do this monthly, it has a best question of the month from people that wrote in. And this month the question was, if you were to meet a person brand new that has never played gaming at all, no Minecraft, no farm crap on Facebook, none of that stuff, what game would you pick for them to start gaming on?
To introduce them.
To introduce them to gaming, yes. I've been doing a lot of thought in this for the last couple of days because I saw the question and it really spoke to me because there's so much to choose from. And how do you want to introduce them?
There's thousands and millions and gajillions of
Now,
games.
Before we answer this question, I want to begin by kind of us giving our gaming resumes. So, start by saying how you started with gaming, what system, what games.
I started, personally, it was an Atari 2600.
Okay. Do you remember the games?
It was Phoenix.
Really?
Phoenix.
What's
it was
that?
kind of like a shooter game. It was
side-scrolling?
like asteroids. Kind of like asteroids at the bottom.
Okay.
And then these red flapping birds would come down at you, and you'd shoot it, and you can blow its wing off, and it would just kind of like, wah, wah. And it'd do one of these things, it'd come down, and it'd poop on you or something, you know. It'd do one of those things. And then Defender.
Defender, I think just about everybody's played Defender. And actually, I was just talking about Lego Dimensions and how it has the arcade games on it.
What does that Defender?
It has Defender, and I believe Defender 2. Now, to follow that up, was Phoenix or Defender, are those what got you hooked on video games?
No, it was Nintendo.
Nintendo?
It was all Nintendo. I only got, to be honest, an Atari 2600 because I was bad that year, and I didn't get my Nintendo. I got an Atari 2600 instead.
So the Atari was a punishment gift.
It was a punishment. Like, you're going to be 5 years behind everybody else now.
Has anybody else ever gotten a punishment video game? Because that's amazingly awesome.
Punishment. 2600 instead of Nintendo. Eat it.
Now, I started with Nintendo.
Okay.
1985, I got an NES. It came with, I had the 3-pack. I had Mario, Duck Hunt, and the track and field. I had the mat and everything.
Oh.
And then
we have that.
If we do, we'll have to add that into a future thing. But I also got Millipede and Karnov as games.
I love Millipede.
Millipede was great, but I actually got really addicted to Karnov. Now,
that was great too. That was that Russian dude punching fireballs.
Big Russian dude, yes. Kind of early platformer, kind of
was great.
Ish, Mario-ish, but not really. Mario was better.
More Street Fighter 2010. Street Fighter 2010, you ever play that?
Street Fighter 2010? I don't think so.
It's great. We gotta check it out.
So we'll add that in.
Video on that.
So, I played those games for a while, but I think I honestly got hooked on the Nintendo with original Zelda, Legend of Zelda.
Oh yeah, that was a great game.
I mean, I
was terrible at it when I first started.
Oh yeah, because
I had no idea what was going on.
And that kind of is what leads me into it, because
where am I supposed to go with this?
Right,
burnt bushes? Come on, I'm supposed to know that? Like, come on.
That kind of leads into my first question, because that's not the type of game you can throw at an unknowledgeable gamer because you don't know where to go.
And I'll be honest, my answer would probably be either Tetris or Super Mario Brothers 1.
Okay, I was thinking along the lines of Mario 1. It honestly depends on where you want them to go with gaming. I mean, Mario's a platformer, side-scroller, but the basics are there.
Yeah,
so
the basics. I want to give them something that has the basics on it.
Now, would you recommend that for all ages? Like, if you, say your daughter Gracie had never played video games before, but she wanted to try, would you say, here, start with Mario?
She's 7.
If anybody doesn't know, she likes Minecraft, so she's not an unknown gamer. She does play things. She's played Mario Kart with us.
But if she's never played anything before,
if she had never played anything before, because I actually thought along the same lines as you. I was thinking like a Bejeweled.
Yeah. Type of game.
Because people,
simple game.
Yeah, people now.
Bubble Bobble.
Remember that game? Bubble Bobble's awesome.
That'd be a
awesome
great
game.
That'd be a great first game for somebody to play.
Because I can't throw anything with a story because most people aren't going to want to sit for an hour through a preview or prequel of the game.
No.
You want to get in, finish a level within 3 minutes probably. So I think a Tetris, Bejeweled,
arcade
Mario
games, yeah, like Burger Time or something. Anybody can just be like, "Oh, I love
Burger
this game. This is cool."
So
You
we're
know?
both thinking similarly along the lines of older games, though.
Of course, you don't want to give them Uncharted right away. They'll be like, "What the?
Too many buttons.
What's going on? I got to duck and dodge and shoot and aim." Like people, like if I gave them like a Halo game right away, they'd be like, "All right, I don't want to play this anymore."
Right, and I was thinking the same
Here,
thing. It's
Call
too
of Duty
complicated.
Online. There you go. You want to play video games? There you go. Try that. No, they'd be like, I hate video gaming. I get stabbed in the face every day. It's ridiculous.
Now, I'm sure there are kids nowadays, though, that get, say, an Xbox One as their first system and dive right in. That blows my mind. I would not be able to play a PS4 today had I not worked up to it through the years. I don't know.
No, but they grow up with iPads and stuff. You know?
It's still not an 8-button controller.
No, it isn't. It isn't. It's a lot simplified. More simplified.
Right, so
8-button controller.
I think we're both along the same lines with either a simple arcade game, whether it be any old NES game, really, for the most part. You know, Mario, Tetris. I said Bejeweled as a newer game.
Bejeweled.
A lot of these newer
Columns from Sega. Sega Genesis.
Wow.
Columns.
It's funny you mentioned that because I was actually going to ask, had you ever been in a video game tournament of any kind?
No.
I have. I once, I think it was around 89 or so.
89.
So around...
Were you in the one with Fred Savage?
No, the one, the Mario 3 one?
Were you there? No.
No, this was a local...
You were that kid with the baseball cap?
It was a local event, and I went for the qualifying. It was Clax, which was a game that has these blocks that kind of flop down.
They flop down on
and you got to adjust your landing area to make columns of colors.
Yep.
And I was terrible. I did not get past the qualifying round, so I did not get to move on. But I did enter a tournament, so...
Oh, you entered.
I entered, yeah.
That's
so
cool.
Entered and lost. But honestly...
That's on your resume.
I just kind of wanted to...
Turn down!
To pose this question, if we have anybody actually watch this that wants to contribute, I would love to hear anybody else's answers on what they think a great intro video game is. Because I was racking my brains. There's so many options out there now over the years. I mean, you could even start them on Atari, although I think that's too simple for people. I don't think people are going to look at that.
Just blops and blips on them.
With the HD people are used to looking at, they don't want to play an old Atari. So
maybe not even Nintendo nowadays. What is stupid?
All right, well, this has been, I don't have a name for it yet, I guess, the court of JT and Barron.
Yeah.
The opinion area of JT and Barron. Whatever, we'll come up with a name of it.
Giving you our thoughts.
Maybe kind of do a little session like this every once.
Check it out.
And
it's right here.
We'll try to get some people's opinions, but I guess on to the next episode. So,
Thanks for watching and subscribe.